Mike, you're here at the Star more than anybody, and as mandatory minicamp is going around, there's a ton of whispers in the building. So what has stood out to you as something?
Well, for the first time, the linemen, tight ends, and linebackers had to don a protective helmet above their helmet. It's a big padded helmet. The Great Gazoo, that's before, you don't even know what I'm talking
I don't know.
The Great Gazoo for you Flintstone fans. So it made their heads look gigantic, but
Okay.
it's a safety thing. And afterwards, Zach Martin joked around, he said, it kind of takes away your swag. It doesn't look very sexy. But
Funny for a lineman to say.
yeah, as if Zach Martin plays with swag, has swag. If that's going to prevent you from getting concussions, headaches, CT, and the rest in practice, in a minicamp practice, then why wouldn't it work in games?
Mm-hmm.
And why shouldn't everybody wear them?
Interesting.
If we're going to treat seriously, and of course we have this conversation in the wake of the passing of Marion Barber, if we're going to take seriously this threat to the mental health of players, and we're already admitting that in a minicamp where our heads are just going like this against each other, that padding would help us from getting concussions, why wouldn't we institute the padding all the time? Besides the fact that it doesn't look very swaggy. If it's safe, let's make it safe. Is that a radical thought, or am I being reasonable?
No, my question to you would be, does the outside padding change the way players play at all? Like if you're wearing the outside padding during a game, does that impact the game?
Exactly the same way that players, when they first said you've got to wear knee pads, go, what? Their knee pads, it's as big as a silver dollar.
Yeah.
And some guys take them out, and then they get fined for it or whatever. Hockey players, when they first had to wear helmets. Baseball hitters didn't used to have, again, all this is way before your time, didn't used to wear helmets. Well, was there an adjustment period? Sure. It's weird. I gotta do a what? I gotta wear what? But then you adjust, and performers perform. I think it's probably time to say, let's make the adjustment, as difficult as it might be for some guys. You're gonna look, it looks weird.
Sounds like an opportunity for a Nike or whoever to make it look cool.
Well, that's right. And there's obviously the manufacturer they use now, but in conjunction with the companies that provide the logos and the designs, you can, listen, the NFL is so powerful, you can make the dorkiest thing in the world look swaggy.
For sure.
Especially if it's for safety.
Absolutely.